rallying is not a sport for the faint-hearted. With nothing but route notes to guide them, teams must hit high speeds over unknown jumps, waterholes, rough terrain and treacherous bushveld. Burnouts, crashes and rollovers are common, making rallying something of a daredevil career. But that hasn't stopped motorsport fans offering their wives, children and pets in exchange for a ride in one of these. The family dog was given a reprieve for 3 lucky viewers as Ignition along with Herschell's offered them an experience of a lifetime. The winners of the Herschell Rally competition gathered on a cold wintry morning just outside of Bobsfontein to spend the day out on a rally track, driving a rally car with a professional rally driver. And our brave would-be drivers were more than a little nervous.
I've never done anything like this before.
I feel quite intimidated because I barely remember what I had for breakfast. Now I'm trying to remember left 90.
Nervous, scared, butterflies, everything.
And Herschell's was not going to let the winners have all the fun.
Absolutely. We're going to set the pace, see if, and put the challenge out to Marius one day if he can beat it. A lot of our research and development has been done through motorsports and active motorsports. We'd like to be seen as a participating brand. Today, obviously, we've got some lucky winners. The reason why we chose a rally driving experience was basically because I don't think it has really been showcased much in the media. It seems like something that perhaps is and could be quite fun in time to come. It's quite a novel experience, and yeah, we see this as an opportunity of showcasing our product through this action sport.
If you're a follower of the National Rally Championship, you'll know that driving a rally car is not like zipping through Sandton traffic. The setup is quite different and the reaction times are split second. Lucky for our winners, we had a professional on hand to help them.
Some people would say I've got quite a controversial career, but yes, I've been all over. I've won everything basically except the top South African class. The fun part of it is now to get the guys in a very short absolute crash course to understand pace notes as we use them. We call them route notes or safety notes. We work right and left, obviously, which people don't understand sometimes. But then we go from 1 to 9, from 10 degrees to 90 degrees. So a right 9 would be a 90-degree corner to the right. Got hairpins, obviously. And the route notes are the story of the road. I tell the driver the story of the road that's going to play on in front of him as he comes on.
The track our daredevil drivers will be pitted against is one that hundreds of professional drivers use to train and test on every day. Situated just off the R50, this off-road course is the only one of its kind in South Africa.
The track that we have is a absolutely specialist design track. The outside stretch of it is a high-speed suspension testing track, and the inside is obviously driver training and obviously setup of motor cars. What we offer is almost every possible corner that you can get in rally circumstances. Only thing that we don't have is real serious rough stuff and car breakers.
Driving next to a local champion on a first-class track may be a little intimidating, but it would seem our viewers were less concerned with making an impression and more worried about their lefts and rights.
And also to hear everything in one go, one after the other. Mentally it's quite a challenge for me normally to remember things, and when you talking about crashing into middies and things, it puts a lot of pressure on a person.
But remembering the instructions, right 6 and into straight whatever, so it's quite intimidating.
Speaking about high speeds and maybe coming off a corner or something, maybe not reading or listening properly and then going off into the expensive millies and damaging the car, or maybe one of those factors, something like that in that line. Yeah.
My opinion is that you either get a natural driver and then you get the enemy. It's either you can drive a car naturally or you've got to think to drive. That's the only difference between the two of them. The one will act instinctively, do the right thing most of the time. That's your natural driver. He can predict what will happen when he does something. The other guy has got to think and work out, and it takes too long to avoid an accident. If you get some people that don't understand what they are doing, And that is the scary part of it. When you get into with a good driver, you can see he's got a feeling for the car. He understands what driving is all about.
The first round saw the guys each get a turn behind the wheel. This lap, driven without helmets, was more of a settling spin around the cornfield, more to get our would-be racers used to taking instructions rather than setting any records. For our more directionally challenged viewers, Leon resorted to hand signals to show them the way, and with each successful lap through the fields and little to no damage to the corn, our drivers grew in confidence.
That was good. In the beginning it was a bit nerve-wracking, but once you get into it, then you start to get a bit braver and then starting to enjoy it a lot. I just told him to point left and right, it's much easier.
All that was adrenaline pumping, rushing. Excellent, it was good, eh?
No, it was boring, absolutely. No, I'm just kidding. No, it was awesome. Amazing how the connection to the road and everything is spot on. As you turn, you feel the car reacting, and it was super. The power from the car is also very awesome, and instructions coming through, and it just confirms where you are on the road, and it's brilliant. Absolute fun.
Baie beter, baie geniet. Baie ander twisties gewees, maar baie lekker. Baie.
Much like skydiving, rallying is not for everyone, and the car, fitted with a roll cage, gauges and a whole lot of power, might be just a little too intimidating for some.
Yeah, no, something else, very different. When you get to my age, you take everything easy, okay? Different, very different from what I drive, very different. Not my scene. Once you're in there and you're behind the wheel and you're looking at the road, you sort of figure out very quickly what the oak's saying, because your reflexes are such that you tend to automatically take that direction. You know, and when the guy gives you instruction, you sort of relate that to the distances and what you can see in front of you.
We're using Subarus today, turbo four-wheel drive cars. The public wants to drive them. They believe that these are the Wonder Rally car, and that image stuck to the car, and it will most probably be forever.
Round 2, and the helmets were buckled on, and our once nervous drivers had turned into some regular cowboys.
It was one of my dreams when I was smaller. So yeah, if an opportunity knocks, I will answer to it.
It was awesome, very quick on the one hip, and I took it a bit tight in and it just stopped and went out a bit. But then I got it back up again and was concentrating a bit much on the driving, missed 2 turns, but that caused a longer route, so it was a win-win. Pretty cool.
I enjoyed it. It was good. The part that I knew, the track that I knew was fun, and then the part that was new to me was also good. A bit hairy in some corners, but I enjoyed it a lot.
It's not for me. It's just not for me. I'm not a petrolhead. It's a different experience. I appreciate the experience, but it's not something I would do for a living.
With confidence at an all-time high, it was perhaps time to show our would-be rally drivers how it was really done. To put things into a little bit of perspective, Leon jumped into the hot seat and took them for a true championship experience.
I'm scared.
Tell me, how did it go?
Goeie bliksem. Dit baie lekker. Oom ken sy storie. Stel dit voor vir enige iemand wat hou van spoed, rally, baie lekker.
Yeah, no, it's a bit slow. He could have done it faster, but he's a bit old. Yeah. You know he can drive, so you're not scared. You just.
Lift your hand.
It's a hell of an experience to go with somebody like that and to see somebody driving that close to the limit.
As soon as I get my breath, it's too much. Really too much.
Have you ever taken a bath in cold water? Ice cold water? Kind of like that. No, very amazing. Fantastic. Once in a lifetime experience. really, I would like to thank the guys at Rally Star for an amazing day. Something I would seriously recommend to all friends, family and business colleagues. Great day out, and at the end of the day, just amazing. You've got to pay homage to people who can handle a car like this man can.